Deva.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Now that we've got into an interactive and agreeable sort of British debate, I'd like to sort of explore, if I may, with all our interlocutors, what it is that will create wealth and reduce poverty. All of us have travelled into developing countries. We have seen thousands upon thousands of little workshops where people are repairing motorcycles or making handbags or doing soldering work or fixing pipes or toilets, I don't know. All sorts of things on the side of those roads as we go from the airport to the hotel. Lots and lots of activity going on with people busily doing things. But do you know, Madam Chairman, not a single one of those economic activities is a part of the legal system of that country. It is extra-legal economic activity. It is not accounted for in the GDP. It is not accounted for in the formal sector. There is no registration of those companies. They can't sell anything that they are doing to anybody else except their neighbor, because if I came and tried to buy that, they will have nothing to sell, because they don't have a registration, they don't have books, they don't have double-entry bookkeeping, they don't have a concept of a business that we have, and they don't have the capacity to expand or go and borrow money or give collateral or do anything. But if you add up the value of those businesses today and just arbitrarily say they are worth no more than $1,000 each, the total value of those businesses we have calculated, both here here in London and Brussels and in the United States, is worth $4 trillion. That is bigger than the capitalization of the London Stock Exchange and the New York Stock Exchange combined. But no attempt has been made to formalize these economic activities. The same thing applies to property. We see millions of slums where people are living. They're living on land. And we know that that land will never go back to the state, and no president or prime minister or government will use bulldozers and smash it all up and throw the people out except Mr. Mugabe. But we also know that those slums and shacks and shanties will carry on and on and on and on for the next 50 years, 100 years. But none of them have a title deed. None of them can create any iota of wealth. They cannot be mortgaged, they cannot be improved, they cannot have capital raised on it. Now, if we could formalize, give those people title deeds, and this happened in Aceh, all by accident. The European Commission photographed the houses that had been washed away. And those photographs became a source of ownership. Those photographs became a title deed. And some of the people who were given the photograph and said, "This is your house, Mr. Ahmed," went and borrowed money from the bank to set up a motorcycle shop because he had a collateral. And suddenly wealth was created. There is, in our estimate, 7 trillion euros worth of wealth sitting about which has no formal title. If we can help the developing countries to formalize the titles to these businesses and these properties, they could probably come and buy some of our countries up. The capital is there. The capacity to turn it is our job.